Good morning, YouTube. I literally just rolled out of bed and I haven't even brushed my teeth or taken Red outside. So that's on our list. But I just sat down and I was like, wow. If you don't know, it's my birthday. I'm 30 years old. Ever since I saw this thing on Instagram that says you actually just completed the age that you're turning, that like I just completed my 30th year. Like that kind of blew my mind. Like when you turn one, you're not turning one, you just finished being one. Like you just lived your first year, so it's over. So I'm actually older than 30 today, which is crazy. But anyway, I was thinking about it and I was like, everyone talks about being 30 is like you're getting old, like it's a bad thing. And I hate that we're in this society that thinks that. Being 30 is not old. Like there's nothing about that that's old. It's crazy. I kind of like sat down, I was like, I want to make this video because I want to document like where my headspace is at and where I want it to be a year from now. I thought I would just talk about that while I'm getting ready for my day. So first of all, let's just address my skin. It's like glowing, happy, my hair is healthy. This kind of goes into the conversation. Like everyone acts like you're just old and decrepit when you turn 30. It's like I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel like I look better than I've ever looked. I felt like I looked amazing on my birthday night the other day, like most confident I've ever felt. I was surrounded by people that love me and that I love, and like life is so good. My life is getting better. Like we got engaged this year, we're getting married next year, we're gonna buy a house and move, and all these things are yet to come. And it's just so crazy to think that like some people look at this as like the end, like you're old now, or like people think you're old. Even if you're not in a relationship, you have so much to live for. Once you're 30, you have such a better read on the world. You have the wisdom that comes with the years of like already experiencing so much, and you can really hone in and navigate and end up exactly where you want to be. And I look at my 30s as such a good time to really do just that. I'm now established with my hygiene career. I'm excited about the way I've organized my week. I only work 3 days a week now so I can focus on social media. I'm like getting very creative and getting into that space. I'm happy with our apartment. I love where we are. Like, let me just show you guys like the view right now. Okay, well there's lights and recording stuff everywhere obviously, but we're on a corner lot, corner unit, whatever. We're on the 5th floor. It's beautiful. We have the park right outside. Like I love my life. I started rollerblading again. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for the day too. We're gonna go get our birthday drink at Starbucks, and we're gonna get makeup at Sephora. This always makes me not be able to breathe. Reagan's mom uses Evian, and I think, why can I not? I feel like I'm being waterboarded. That doesn't make it sound relaxing, but Reagan's mom uses Evian water every day, and I think this is like very similar. So you can do that, or you can do this one by Fresh. Yeah, so that. I think I need to put my hair up. But this weekend was so much fun. Next thing I'm gonna use, by the way, is, oh, here we go. Ulta MD. This is just what I always use. It's my daily SPF, but it's tinted, so. Anyway, I had literally the best weekend. I had friends come in town that could drive. Also my face. This is the only little spot. The rest is great. Some friends came into town. We went to the nicest dinner. It was at Town Hearth. And it's a like really good steakhouse, and they had chandeliers everywhere. I'll put a picture right here, but they had chandeliers literally everywhere, so that every single picture you took there was a chandelier in the background. I love that. And I got a rare steak, and it was delicious. It was so red and raw that it had like the white striations in it, but you know, I trust places like that, and I was like, this is a little scary, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. And it was so good. And then we got oysters. Reagan and I both love oysters, so we got oysters. Bringing this onto the neck as well. We got some birthday drink. I don't really drink that much. It makes me pretty sick. So I got 2 drinks the whole time we were at the restaurant, and there was kind of a long wait even though we had a reservation. So that was kind of weird, but I had a drink while I was waiting. I had an espresso martini with my dinner, and then I only had 1 drink while we were out the whole time, and we stayed out till 2 a.m. So I woke up at 7 feeling fantastic, and I can't say the same for my friends, but everyone stayed with us. We went out to a place called Spider Monkey, which I had also never been to. Okay, we're doing casual makeup today, so I'm just gonna do the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster. It's so distracting to me to have to do this and talk about something. But anyway, went to Spider Murphy's, and then more of our friends met us out, and it was so much fun. And then the next morning, we went to Breadwinners with pretty much everyone that went to dinner. I don't even remember what we did the rest of the day, but it was just so fun, and we took a billion pretty pictures. And yeah, so now I'm off today, because it's a Monday, and I'm just gonna like enjoy the day. The reason I'm doing my makeup is so I can like feel pretty, feel done up, and feel good about myself for the day. I just want to like, you know, it's a little bit fancier. It's a little bit more special of a day than your norm. So I'm like, why not do a little makeup and look a little nicer? I might still wear comfy clothes, probably. Oh, I should show you guys what Reagan got me for my birthday. Are you kidding? These are the cutest things I've ever seen, ever. I saw these in the store, and I was like, these are the cutest shoes I've ever seen. I actually don't even own any Uggs, but I was like, I need these. These are so cute. And I posted them on my story, and I was like, are these cute or ugly? And pretty much split down the middle. But I did have a lot of people that were like, they're so weird that they're actually cute. And I'm good with that. Anyway, you know, split crowd, but you know, the crowd's not wearing it. I am, and I'm obsessed with them. So that's my gift from Reagan. He also got me a Starbucks gift card, took me to dinner, did all the things, you know. So let's talk about kind of what we started talking about in the beginning, but like just getting older in general, and like why there's such a negative idea behind getting older. I think for a lot of people, we have regrets in life as far as like, we should have done this or tried this, or we would have been so good at this sport, or why didn't we finish that, or you know, why didn't we pursue this career or move to this place. And a lot of it is social media, where you see people living out these dreams, and it causes this sense of feeling like you didn't do enough with your time. Like, oh, well, they did all that. Like, what did I do? So I think a lot of this idea, and I don't share this idea. I don't have this, but it's because I'm very intentional about my thoughts and about knowing that I, at any point, can go do anything. And I've changed my mind in life before about, you know, some pretty big decisions. One being pharmacy school. I was in pharmacy school, which is a big 4-year doctorate program, or is it 3 years? Now I'm forgetting, because it was like maybe 5 years ago. But it's a doctorate program, and I was in the middle of that, and everyone was hating it. Everyone was miserable. Everyone wanted to quit, and I was like, I'm going to. And they're like, you put so much money into it, like you can't quit now. I'm like, yeah, actually I can. Like, I hate it. I despise it. I don't want to do this for a career. I don't enjoy it. I pretty much hate everything about it. And I can't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So if it costs me 50 grand for no reason, then I'm gonna figure out a way to pay that and not do this anymore. And that's what I did. And I just left, and I just pursued a new career. You know, this goes for anything, leaving relationships, leaving cities, leaving anything. Like, at any point, you can just pick up and go. And I think having the confidence to do that and not be scared about what is going to happen next is really like the key to not regretting anything in life. Like I know that at that point I wanted to go to pharmacy. At some point in my life, that's what I wanted most, and that's why I was there. Then it wasn't what I wanted most, and so I was somewhere else. You know, when it comes to some things in your life, you're gonna have to work at it no matter what, like marriage, and you're gonna stick through anything, and that's like a promise that you're making. But for other things like careers and just, you know, temporary or early stage relationships, you can choose at any point to like go a different route. So I think that's like a big thing that's helped me not feel any sort of like regret or that I'm missing out on anything thus far in life. Yeah, that's a big one. I read somewhere, it was like, you are at any given time doing what you want to do most at any time. Even if you're at work, you chose to be at that job, work those hours at that location. You chose to be there. You chose to live a life that you need to pay for. You know what you need to survive, and you know how many hours and what kind of compensation you need. So you chose to be there. You want to be at that job at the given moment. Same thing with hobbies or your time. If you're choosing to watch TV at the end of the day, that's what you want to do most. If you wanted to go out and explore or try something new, you would be out doing that. So I think just really understanding that it's no one else's responsibility to make your life worth living, and that at any given moment you need to put yourself exactly where you want to be, or you're not going to be on the right direction. So at any given moment, I'm setting myself up to do exactly what I want to be doing most at that moment, so I can build on that and be where I want to be in the next moment. And I think that is very key. Okay, set yourself up for the life that you want to have. As long as you're always putting yourself in the position that you want to be in, you're not going to look at 30 as old, because you're going to be like, I'm in the middle of building the exact life that I want, and I'm so excited about it. Like I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to build the life that I want to build. Like I freaking love building it, and it's so fun. And I'm so excited. Like Reagan and I are taking our finances really seriously right now at this stage in our life, and we are saving for a home, and we're very intentional about that money and where we're saving it and what we're doing with it and what we spend it on, because we want to make those dreams reality. And that makes us excited for the next chapter. Like 30 isn't old. 30 is like a vessel, like push, like I get to get in this body that is 30 and like do all the things that I want to go do. I'm so excited about it. Moving on to health, because I just briefly touched on that. If you're not taking care of your body, of course you're gonna feel old and terrible at 30. Like you have to take care of your body. You have to move. You have to get outside. You have to get fresh air. You have to take your vitamins, eat well, drink your water, and go to the gym or get some sort of physical activity. If you don't, your body is gonna start breaking down on you. And it's like, no wonder we feel old when we're 30 if we haven't taken care of ourselves for years, or if you're drinking a lot of alcohol and all of your organs are just barely fighting to stay alive, then of course you're going to feel a little crappier as you get older. Cups, I don't have a Stanley, but I have like the knockoff version. I can drink that, and I'm not even kidding, like 10 seconds. Like I fill it up and I stand by the water thing, by the sink, because I just finish it while I'm standing there, and then I fill it up again. Probably drink like 5 of those a day, 4 of those a day, I don't know, maybe more. So I'm drinking a ton of water. That's made a big difference. I think my skin looks better than it's ever looked. Ignore him, but the rest of it looks better than it's ever looked. So I'm doing something right. I take a women's vitamin every day, which is like a gummy, and then I take magnesium. Hi. I take magnesium and biotin every day as well. And I've been feeling really good. My joints don't hurt. I'm not achy. I'm not tired. I get really good sleep. I go to bed every single day. Well, work days, I go to bed at literally like sometimes 7:52. I'm looking at the clock and it's like not even 8 yet. But I would say probably like 9:30 to be like really true, realistic. I'm asleep by 9 or 9:30 every work night. Normal nights, I'm asleep by like 9:30, 10. And then those random like birthday nights, those don't count. So that's another thing. We're gonna go in with a little more blush because I love blush. And fun fact, blush is the first thing that will wear off in your day. So you wanna overdo the blush or touch it up throughout the day because it goes bye-bye. Let's talk finances for like just a second. I'm not gonna get too into this, but we met with a financial advisor Friday, like 3 days ago, and we talked about retirement. Reagan's already doing retirement. I'm about to like sit on my computer today and like move some money into retirement. So we're saving for that. We're saving for our house. We're putting our stuff in like money markets that's at like a 5.2% interest rate or yield or whatever you want to call it. I'm not. Okay, so of course my camera overheated and I couldn't continue. Anyway, so back to it. I think I was talking finances. I think setting yourself up for a good financial future is we avoid the things that we're like nervous about confronting, right? So like if you have something like big that you need to deal with, sometimes you just avoid it. And if you're worried about retiring, you're worried about saving enough money, sometimes we're just like, I'm not gonna deal with that today. I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. But here's the thing, you keep putting it off to tomorrow and then you're at retirement and then you can't do, sorry. I just saw there's a man like stretching down there in a weird position. Confused me. Okay, anyway, but yeah, you can't put off all these things for the future that you literally need to do now. Like it's all the same. Now in the future, it's all the same. If you don't do it now, you're not gonna be set up for later. So we had that financial talk to feel like really empowered about our future, empowered about, you know, our age. Again, wrapping it back to this like turning 30, feeling older thing. Like, you no wonder you're a little bit worried about turning 30 if you have no financial plan for the future. So that's something that I highly encourage. I will tell you that this is not legal advice, but the advice that I was given was that I should be putting more, basically maxing out 401k and then putting every other dollar past my necessities as far as like rent, living, whatever, every dollar of that towards student loans. So, and if Reagan and I work hard and put everything towards that, he said my student loans should be paid off in a year. That's like very, very aggressive. That's putting a lot every single month towards it, but I've done it for 2 months so far, so I'm on the right track. So that's the financial aspect of getting older. You have to start thinking. I think 30 is a great time to start thinking about retirement and planning for your future so that you're ready for whatever. I'm just using this, I know I haven't been explaining everything I'm using, but I'm using this Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. My lashes, you know what's weird is my hair has been getting so thick and so long, but my lashes are like not getting the memo. They're like, they're fine, but I swear they used to be longer. So I don't know if it's just like, you know, a growth phase that I'm in right now where they're maybe shedding and then it's starting again, I don't know. And now I kind of want to talk about aging gracefully. So we've kind of talked about, again, I did not have a script for today. I literally just sat down before I even like started my day, done nothing so far. I just sat down and wanted to talk about some of the things that are like on my mind and on my heart about getting older. The last thing that I did kind of want to touch on, I'm pretty much done with my makeup, by the way. I was going to do my eyebrows, but I can't find I have this, but I just bought something. Reagan got it for me, actually, like an eyebrow pencil, and I don't know where it is, so. I'm gonna just do, this is like the little Lift and Snatch NYX Professional Brow Tint Pen, and it's like an eyeliner, but it's like a dark brown, and I can just make little, okay, let's do it, little lines. I have to focus. But I basically just make little lines, and as long as they all start on the line you're trying to create, it'll look good. I think a lot of it is social media, like telling us that you look much better if you're younger. And like, sure, yeah, obviously if you don't have wrinkles, you're gonna look a little better. But at the same time, like there's something beautiful in aging. Like there's something really nice about aging gracefully. I probably am going to get like some sort of Botox because I don't like having the wrinkles there. But there's a huge emphasis on like just completely tightening everything and sucking everything back. Like I have, it's not like fat, it's just like the way I'm born. Like my neck does not like snatch all the way back up like that. I'm not saying that like you can't get Botox because I haven't, but I'm probably going to. I'm not saying you can't get filler. I'm not saying you can't get like procedures done. The only thing I have done is my lips. I have a syringe of filler in my lips, and to be honest, I love it. I think it looks really good. And you know, yeah, so like I'm a proponent of like do whatever makes you happy and makes you comfortable, but at the same time, like don't do it to fight aging. Like I am kind of taking pride in like looking more mature. Like I am excited that patients aren't gonna ask me like, are you old enough to do this, stuff like that. Like it's fun to get a little bit older. Like it's okay, it's normal. My mom and my grandma, which I'm guessing she got it just from my grandma used to say getting old beats the alternative, and that's so true. Like, okay, you can either get old or you can die. Like that's kind of grim, but you know what I mean? You have literally two options here, and it's like you want to spend your whole life fighting it, or you want to just like embrace what comes next. Like I know that I cannot be out here doing like what 20-year-olds do anymore or look like a 20-year-old, but I can take care of my skin and work out and be healthy and go buy a house. Like with age comes a lot of new things that you get to do. So I don't know, I just feel like there's just so much emphasis on like, oh, you're only pretty if you're younger, you're only successful if you have this by this age or that by that age, blah blah blah. Who cares? Literally, you're on your own path. Everyone has their own path. I've changed my career twice now. I wanted to be a dentist, changed my mind, pharmacy, changed my mind, hygiene. Like I've changed. You can change and do whatever you want to do. In the beginning of this video, I said I was gonna kind of document where I'm at. So where I'm at right now is the most important thing to me is my family, and that's including Reagan and my friends and his family as well. They're all here, they're all well, they're all alive. His grandma's still with us, she's 94. Like there's a lot to be grateful for if your most important thing in your life is like family. Like to me, that's my most important thing. And everyone is here and everyone's okay. Everyone's making it. So I call my mom every single day. She's probably my favorite person to talk to other than Reagan. At a job that I like for 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have a football game coming up on November 2nd weekend, which is my brother's birthday. He actually won't be in town, but we're gonna be in Florida for the Gator game. I'm gonna take Reagan to go see the Gators for the first time. I'm learning how to rollerblade. That's my new hobby. That's something that I'm loving. I think it's really fun. I haven't fallen yet. I have Ready, Bob. Sit. I love you. Give me a hand. Give me your hand. Give me your other hand. I love you. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Are you a baby? Are you a baby? I love this little corner. It's bright and it's so happy. It's where I film all my videos. I love that I'm able to make content. I love that it's my birthday. I love that I'm gonna go get Starbucks, and I love that I'm gonna go shopping for makeup and maybe a new camera. I love so many things in my life, and I'm happy to be here. A year from now, I would like to be at my job still. I would like for us to be married for now 4 months, 5 months. I would like for us to have gone on a bomb honeymoon, hopefully out of the country unless we get too scared with the way the world is. I would hope that all of my family members are still with us because that's something that I stress about. I would like to have a lot of money saved up for a house. A lot of money, end it there. No, a lot of money saved up for a house so that we can buy a home. And I would like for us to start looking in Jupiter, Florida. So right, we're talking October of 2024. At this point, we're gonna be moving in 2025. I would like for Reagan to be happy with his career security as we move. That's something that weighs on my mind. I hope that I am really fit still and really lean and still not breaking out and my body is under control. I hope to not be pregnant that soon into our marriage, but if I am, I don't know, it just made me like emotional. If I am, then that would be pretty exciting. I just think that I've really gone through a lot, like not any sort of like crazy hardships that a lot of people have, but I have like worked very hard my whole life, and I've had the absolute best examples from my parents that showed me what a good loving marriage looks like, a hard-working marriage looks like, a marriage that respects each other and honors each other, never puts each other down. They're each other's #1 fan. They are good with their money. They're successful in businesses. They've taught me so much. I want to keep going in their footsteps. I want to keep growing. Oh, a big one. I want to grow my YouTube channel. I hope at that point I'm monetized because it's so freaking hard to get monetized these days. I have 651 subscribers as of this morning. So I would hope to have like 2,000 maybe by next year. That would be cool. And I hope that I'm monetized so I can start making income and like treating my off days as working days, like Monday and Friday for sure as like full-time content days. I've never been actually happier on birthday. I don't think. I mean, 21, of course, but like 30 is the new 21. Yeah, I couldn't be happier. Life is so great. It's only getting better. If you're in a place where you don't think that, like, you can change it. You can literally do so many things. If I'm in like a rut, I can fully change my mindset by going to the gym, eating healthy, and like just doing all the right things for a week. One last thing is I do want us to start going to church again. We did that when we first got together, and I think that having God as a center of our relationship would be really good. Like, we know he's here, but he's like way in the back of the classroom. I'd like him to move up to the front so I can see him, get his feedback, you know? So yeah, I want to incorporate that. Me and my friend Jess are gonna probably go hang out today and actually do like get Bibles and do like Bible study type stuff. So I'm excited about that. And I just want to make that a focus. I think with that, I've like really covered everything. So thank you for listening to me ramble, and get ready for my birthday day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.